Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing the Pillars of Eternity 2, the Deadfire. Last episode, we finally got to the old city, and we cleared the old city area with the giant worm, which was kinda lucky for us. And yeah, I was thinking that last episode when I was saying that my character Ada wasn't attacking the worm. Yeah, it would probably help if I took the AI behavior off. I'll probably... Wait. I think... Wait, were they off? Huh. Maybe I pressed a button that takes them off? Maybe? Because they definitely did work. I probably have to check what the button is for the AI. I might keep it off for my character for now. But yeah, that is one thing I probably have to do. I was checking crafting. We could make some food, some poison, some, but not that much altogether. You see, only one few spores. We could make drugs. Unfortunately, I don't really have that much material. Well, scrolls we can do, but potions, yeah. Besides, it's quite expensive, at least in this situation. Well. So, without further ado, I also was checking quests. The family pride has dropped. It may prove a bit challenging, but we are going to, of course, return the quest for the diet. Wait, who was the name? What was the name? Terms of the trade. What was this? Oh, Kohara. Dereo. I'm mixing names already. So yeah, we are returning the stuff for Dereo, and we'll probably get experience from that too. So anyways, without further ado, let's go Old City Ruins. We haven't been there yet. Stop wailing. And I just read that Cyberpunk 2077 is apparently getting a new update in 26th of June. So if I will stream that, again, I haven't decided yet. Well, there's no point to start it until the update hits. But we'll see. So it would be... What is that? Oh, Pestilent Outcast. We already know those guys. I don't know why we are not moving, but... Kill them all! Nice.
So much for you. What is it? With pleasure.
Oh, wrong weapon. Sorry. I did indeed have a wrong weapon. I was checking the items too. So I'll have to check which one you... Yes, I gave him the God Who's Skull. And as for the saber, I decided not to give it Maya for now, because it's not going to be a main weapon for Maya. Maybe I give it to her, maybe I don't. Maybe I give that someone else who will actually use it more. I can't remember if I already have somebody who can use it. Well, everybody can use it, but, you know. Engraving honors the life of hero of old. I'm a bit rusty now. Maybe because I were up late last night. Illusion of spatial alacrity. Now, hopefully, I'm starting to get smoother as the time progresses and the coffee starts
What did you
kicking
find,
in.
Ishi?
Ishi, you found that? Nice. Well, something at least. Yeah, I'll put the AI on.
Captain,
So
let's go.
if I'm managing somebody else, my character is doing something. School truck.
Bring them down.
Nice. Well, it was nice to have those lizards, but a bit too late.
Of course.
Flapping wings. They're good when you barbecue them on the fire to nice and crispy like. Underneath the rubble, a mural depicts two conch rising from the waves. Yeah, we've dealt with that, yes. Amphora that explodes, and amphora we can open. What? Azatan we shall?
I'll see it there.
Yeah, ink harp. Probably could be a side dish to wings, maybe? Maybe. Though they don't sound that delicious. So this would be temple ruins, then... Well, let's go to temple ruins. Because why not? Ah, nice. Oh. Who's there? Are you the one we were supposed to meet? On this side. And Dale jumps back as the door opens. She has her weapon raised, ready to attack. But seeing you, she slowly lowers it.
I used to court a girl who did that whenever I stopped by. Miss her.
Ida? Were you a stalker? Were you a little creep stalking around? Skulking in the dark? Peeking through the windows? Dropping some eaves?
It's you. But how'd you get through there?
She burst through the door, looking at the shrine on the other side. Well, I got the magic stick.
Is that it?
She grows in exasperation, looking past you. What exactly are you looking for?
There's an old temple of Andra. Dereo said it was just past this door.
Oh, that! We already dealt with that. You're too slow. She looks around as if hoping to find something she missed. Well, she probably missed something. I found the old temple in flooded spot where the falls meet.
Good work. I'll make sure no one else disturbs it.
She claps you on the shoulder. I think not, unless her arms are bloody long.
Meantime, Dereo will be pleased to hear the news. How about you go tell him and collect your reward?
What does he want with mosaic of Ukaizo? A smile freezes on her face. You didn't think I knew.
Dereo's the only one to talk about Dereo's business. If I was you, I'd forget about this and take my pay. But it's your neck.
Nah, you see, I'm a nosy bastard. Now I can't really forget anything, and well, if Dereo causes problems, we can cause problems with Dereo, I hope.
Ngati would sink the island beneath the waves before handing it over to pirates.
Oh, shut up, Takeo. We're doing business. Adults are talking. I'm feeling that we'll probably want to drop the Kehu, because the way I'm playing, we most likely have mixed relations with him. And again, druid is probably nice, but I really can't handle a druid. Okay, crop burrow. Let's dull our swords in those. Yes, yes. Oh no. Come on. What happened?
No prisoners.
Was it because the enemies they stopped?
Right between the eyes.
I don't know. What is that? Oh, it's still a crop. And I totally forgot he really doesn't have proper armor. Okay, maybe you really ought to be somewhere backline. But you're dead now. So there's that. Oh, right. You guys need to change weapons. Thank you. And while we're at it, we might as well heal.
Can't get a clean hit.
I am the alpha predator.
Who? What? You're an alpha. Okay, good for you. Not looking too good. Okay. Oh, it's greater earth blight. That makes more sense, yes.
Done yet.
Oh, I'm dead. I totally forgot to change the bloody weapons. Yeah, that's on me. As it should be. And the question is this... it's piercing. Well, still, I'll probably want to keep you behind, because you really don't... I think you can survive once you have a little bit more defense. But for now, no. What is that? Black pearl. I thought it was an eye. Okay, now can we destroy this one?
Leave it to me.
Scorium. More holes. Makes sense. There's been quite a lot of holes around here. Is that a trap or not? Glowing bubble spores come away on your hand.
I'll see it done.
Corpse with razor gill. What the hell? Still nothing very interesting. I'm a little disappointed with the loot we've been having. Well, we had few good loot, so there's that at least. Okay, where does this lead? This will take... No. Old city overload. Okay. So one of the ways.
Hey.
Do we have the right weapons now? Yes, and you have a... Yeah. Okay.
No prisoners.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
No, you're not. Stop being so dramatic, Eda. You're doing fine. Fine, I say. I think we're done. Yeah, I might be a
As you wish.
bit over level, all things considering. But that's okay. That's gonna happen the way I play, usually. Mep. Oh, right. So, I guess that's it. If there was something hidden here, then at least I can't see it. Was there anything No. So it would... No, there's something probably here. Maybe. Maybe something over here, yeah.
What did you find, Ishi?
Nice. Hardtech.
Leave it to me.
Hey, stop! What are you doing, you fat-fingered oaf? Put me down!
The sword twists and turns in your hand, trying in vain to wriggle out of your grasp. The word Mordvir is etched and gilded at the base of the blade. Ah, it speaks. How are you talking? Speak to me like that again, and I'll have you reforge into a chamber bot. Yeah, that sounds fine.
You know, I've developed a sudden interest in fingers. I wonder how yours taste.
Right. The hilt of the sword flares almost too hot to handle. Mordvir huffs in irritation and turns over in your hand.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm waiting for someone very important who is definitely coming back any day now, and you won't want to be here when she does.
How long have you been down here?
If you're implying that she's forgotten about me, you're wrong. She said she'd be right back, and she's always been a woman of her word.
Maybe she's dead?
That's not possible. I would know. We have a special connection. Someone as barbarous as you wouldn't understand. What's a few years to the decade we've spent together? I know she'll be back. Any day now. We're destined to be together. Actually, even though you're clearly little more than a ham-handed half-wit, maybe you can do something for me. I'll let you handle me, but only under one condition. You have to help me find my owner. Okay?
That sounds so weird. It presses itself into your palm, slowly warming to your touch. Am I supposed to wander around Era questioning every random swordswoman I come across? We'll see. I'm not in the business of making promises.
But only until you find my owner. You got that?
You have the sword testing its weight. It's finally wrought weapon, though it has seen better days. All it needs is a bit of polishing. You scabbard it and continue on your way. You have gained item Mordvir. The item was put into your stash. So what kind of a weapon you are? There? It's one-handed, usable only by Watcher. Slash and pierce. Ooh, it's a soul-bound weapon. So there's really no other choice than if I want to use it, I'll use it myself. Emotional, plus 20 damage dealt as burn when 50% or above 50% health, and plus 20 damage dealt as freeze when below 50. Okay, that's jealous. Restricted to Watcher.
What do you want?
Who were you before you were put in this sword?
None of your god's damn business.
If you say so, but if you ever want to talk about it.
You haven't earned the right to ask me these kinds of questions. I hardly know you.
Who was your owner?
A much better swordswoman than you, to start.
You want me to find her or not? Diplomacy, insight, intimidate. If you're not careful, I might stick you in the rotgaus and leave you there. Yes, I'll go with the intimidate. A shock of cold crackles down the length of the blade. It seems about to speak a moment, to argue, then abruptly sighs.
She was an agent of Dunnard Row, at least for a while. Her name is Ingfrith.
Anything else?
A much better swordswoman than you.
Okay, let's go with the diplomacy and this.
Killing troublesome animancers, mostly.
Behind Modver's words curl a cat's mischievous smile.
She was an agent of Dunnard Row. At least for a
Okay,
while.
let's go with the...
A much better swordswoman than you.
Yeah.
Start.
Come on, that's not the whole story.
You haven't earned the right to ask me these kinds of questions.
Okay, so I kind of want to have a third slot. Maybe I have to buy a third slot. Because, yes, I was thinking to give this to Eder, but we're only one who are allowed to use it, so let's bind it. Are you sure you want to soul bind Modver to Insti's product class? Once bound, this item cannot be equipped by any other character until the binding is severed. Well, to be honest, nobody except me can use it. So, kill one kid with a Modver to unlock next level. Okay, sounds easy enough. We might have... How much do I lose? Well, accuracy drops. Damage, surprisingly, is a bit better. And with that, of course, defense goes up. Now, I kind of might want to use fine medium shield because... Oh, I already have. No, wait. Why did it change? Okay. They're not okay. So. And what do we have? Fine hatchet and rope and grappling hook. Well, at least there's that. Spire sponge. Always good to have one. Cracked and half chewed bones lie among the dormant coals. So. Old hideout. Well, yeah, it seems like it, yeah. So I think now we're done here, unless... Unless there's something here. Oh, old city. Just the old city. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. On. There you go. Okay. Now the Eder is not the slowest. Again, I kind of wish you could, you know, force the group to stay in the formation all the time, so... Right. A deep blue choppy watered cove spans before you, widening down a cavern that leads eventually to the open sea. Waves clap against ramshackle docks, and the breath that fills your lungs is tinged with salt. Salt from rowdy sailors pepper the air like buckshot. The deckhands lumber across the water-beaten docks, ready and waiting, watching the waves that roil the cove. Watch from a distance. It's then that water shapers, as denoted by their robes, stride the length of the docks. Arms sweeping, lips moving, they swirl the turbulent tide into calm, directed current. For a moment, the cove falls still and silent, as if caught in a collective bated breath. Then, slowly, a slew of black varnished dinghies, sails lowered, rose steadily into the bay. The sailors whoop, shouting a jumble of bawdy greetings mixed with commands for docking and unloading the wares. The ships lurch against the wharf and are emptied of crate after unmarked crate almost immediately. The operation is efficient and quick. With a shrill whistle, a dwarven woman emerges from the squat fort jutting from the eastern side of the cavern. Twice more she whistles before the water shapers reverse the bay's current, and the ships are swept gently out of sight, back to the sea. Nice business you have here.
I want to clap, but it'd give us away.
Water shapers aiding the Principe, bringing in cargo with all the grace of drunk oxen.
The Kehu takes in a sharp breath. I sense a problem here.
I have never seen a more undignified use of our talent. Have we all honed Ngati's talent for drudgery?
The Kehu balls his fist and trembles on the spot. We could use insight. You don't care what they're doing, just how they go about it. Are you prepared for whatever comes next, Tekehu? Let's go with the clever.
We can discuss my emotional state later. This display has me sickened to my core.
Yeah, I sense problems here.
The prince will want to know of this, but...
Tekehu stops himself and cautious look comes over him. Something on your mind?
I am wondering if the crown needs to know the truth about Delver's Row at all.
Maya cocks her head and listens. Resourcefulness.
This warren brings business and trade through the gullet. Without it, Roparo would be destitute.
That is true, yes. The prince needs to know Delver's Rose can't be allowed to thrive outside the crown's jurisdiction. Well, depends if I'm with the Juanas or not. I'm not telling the prince Delver's Rose is doing more good than harm. For the sake of the Roparo, we should let it endure. Now, the question is, which pays me most? What do I get for this? I'll tell the prince what we saw here, but I'll see if I can convince him to let Delver's Road remain undone. Yeah, I don't see that really happening. It might be possible, but I don't know. To be honest, it probably suits the area, whatnot. I'll have to think it over.
There's no easy question, and has no simple answers.
Well, it is quite simple. If they offer me more, the guys in here, then I don't tell. But if I'm gaining more to tell to the prince, then yeah. Teke rubs his forehead with both hands, sighing. It's all about the money. Da-da-dum-dum, da-da-dee-dum, or something like that. So here we are, Undercroft. But let's see what we can do before we make hasty decisions. Renegade Water Shaper. Oh, it's stealing. Well. Right. The captain of the Tidebreaker stands stiff-backed before you, looming despite her lack of height. Her hard-muscled legs spread solidly apart, and she displays thick, calloused hands over her hips. She regards you with a heavy gaze, her chin tipped high.
And who, or what, do we have here?
Stop her fingers, cried impatiently toward the flintlock tucked into her belt. She drums her fingers on the flintlock as she considers Tekehu.
We're all stocked up on silverfin, but this fish is a unique catch.
You can eat him if you want, if the bait is right.
And I can bite deeper than you might imagine.
He narrows his eyes at her.
Are you the one responsible for tricking the Water Shapers into serving your petty errands?
I don't think they were tricked, you know. Something about the aggression in stone causes her mouth to split in a crooked grin. Mad Morena turns her gaze back to you.
Well, I see it. You've got two options. You can tell me who sent you, or I can feed you the shaft of my gun.
You're assuming you are going to win. Morena's features are harsh, cutting. Her hair is drawn up into a large braid on top of her head. Feathers and bits of bone, teeth and phalanges wrapped with a ribbon, jut from tresses that gleam like red wine in the low light. You don't doubt she'd follow through on her thread, or try to. Enoy told me to find you. Streetwise, give 500 copper. Heard there was business being done down here, and I thought I'd bring a donation. Retreat heads up, took a wrong turn, that's all. No one sent me, you just have piss poor security. I'm not gonna... Hey. Enoy told me to find you.
What for? I've already got an emissary. Speak up, Swabby, and be quick about it. My knife arm's twitching.
Your man Ulurk's dead, I found his body. She lifts the hand to finger a black feather plaited in her hair. Just as quickly it drops back close to her belted firearm.
You say Uluk's got himself murdered? You see the body?
I found him in the Narrows with his limbs pointing every which way. The captain strokes the powder horn strapped to her thigh. She exhales a racked breath.
and you had nothing to do with it, then I need to know how it happened.
Her eyes gleam with the promise of violence. Looked like he'd been beaten to death. Her expression twists, face purpling with blood.
Ulug wasn't any ruffler. He didn't deserve that.
Well, many people who die doesn't really deserve that. She runs her tongue over her teeth, regaining a measure of calm.
Everyone in the gullet knows Ulug's my man. Everyone except the Mutaru. Gotta be them what got him.
Or somebody in your group. She hawks a great gob of spit on the ground beneath her feet.
And though it pains me to say it, if the Mutaru are biting for blood, it's best if I back off. I can't be feeding the Raparu right under their noses.
We can go around Mataru. What can I do ensure your operation continues safely in secret to see Raparu properly fed? We can go around the Mataru. She shrugs and one stocky shoulder.
And I've merely to trust you, says you? No, I'll be needing a little more leverage than that.
Of course you do.
Say I happen to have a fella wanting for a full shipment of crude luminous Ardra, but I have no Ardra to sell. Loot me no less than 4 crates, and I'll be, let's say, better inclined to do you a favor.
Okay.
If you're a particularly daring sort, you might snatch it from under their noses. Them Valiant trading Princocks have a stockpile of it in their mill in Queen's Birth.
Now we have a little problem. I kind of don't want to make problems with Valiant just yet, because again, it's one of the possibilities I'm gonna choose.
Otherwise, you could raid them in shallow waters as they ship it in. Now, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, there is one other that tickles mine. Ply me with enough coin to hire fresh hands, bribe a few officials, enjoy a taste of flesh, and I'm yours.
How much coin are we talking about?
Oh, I guess
She ticks the various expenses on her fingers. Just spit it out.
30,000 copper ought to cover it.
No, but I'll get your luminous Edra. We'll see. The captain smiles wickedly, a mad cast darkening her features.
Well, regale me.
You know Dereo?
Of course. He's my landlubbery contact in the gullet. Once, he was a master sailmaker. Lots of Principe crews vied for him, but he lost his footing in the rigging one day.
And after that?
It's a mistake sailors make only once.
Do we have a bounty of that?
He shattered both legs. Was Elia's mercy that he broke nothing more. But after that, he lost his taste for the sea. Know what makes you a pirate, Lovesome?
A blackened heart and insatiable lust for plunder. I'll bet you're going to tell me. I'll bet you're going to tell me.
Sailing. It's sailing what makes you a right pirate. Sure, plundering too, but leave the seas and you leave the Principe.
I see.
I hope you do, Lovesome.
Tempted. I'll be on my way. So, do we have bounty? Peina Tolka Katrin, no. No. Cornel? I kinda don't want to. Yeah, see, this is a bit of a problem. I kind of don't want to cause problems with the Valiant Trading Company. We could use this information. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick save. I want to see what happens if I can.
Where you are, lovesome. Well,
Let-
regale me.
Let's punch her in the mouth. I kind of want to see what happens. Unexpectedly, you are back and sucker punch the captain in the mouth. The stocky pirate staggers before regaining herself, a hand resting on the butt of her flintlock as she spits blood on the ground. She cuts you a glare. Then abruptly she throws her back and laughs. Minor positive. Okay.
What in Andra's tit was that for?
I don't like to be threatened.
I'll be sure to remember that.
Okay. She grins madly, tiny teeth tinge red as she wipes a thumb at her corner of her mouth. Okay, leave. Okay. Why not? To be honest, I probably should have even saved and just be up with it. What did we find? Well, balloon could be nice. Other than that, I don't really know. Well, of course, there's a trap. Now, can we hide? Yeah, we can.
I got it. Easy enough.
Sure.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, sure. Now, I definitely have a little bit of a problem. I kind of don't want to steal, but maybe the stealing the luminous Hydra is not that bad overall. I might lose some. Ahoy, Captain! You the one who Dereo sent down. Well, yes, it is me. That's why I'm here. Oh, that was a weird sound. Lockpicks, always good to have. Prybar, we could use one, but not worth of stealing, I would say. I hope there's no dog in somewhere here, or cat, or pig, or chicken. I don't know. Is there any other animals? Ancient one at temple, smuggler's fort. Okay, what else we can find from here? Is there a shop around here? That would be nice. Young boar, can we take him? What happens if we open this?
I'll see it done.
I should have known. So why would we do that?
Something's not right.
Okay, you are attacking me.
Absolutely not.
Well, so this achieved something. I don't know what. Wait. Don't attack. Just wait a little bit. Okay. I don't know what that helped or hindered. No idea. Oh, there's something over here.
Leave it to me.
Okay, you can probably use that. You have rings, you don't. Neither do you. Well, give you that. Some of these I probably had to take off when I changed the crew members, but we'll see. Well, one less ring to buy. Okay, are we spotted?
Keeping an eye out.
I don't know why I want to steal that, but let's go. Nope. I think I have water quite a lot.
Unbelievable that they could hide so much under our city.
Yeah, because you're not really watching.
Back to see the boss.
Yes, and you know how she hates to be kept waiting.
I'll be escorting you then. Stick close.
Do we really have... Don't tell me you're taking me back to the... Yes. Great. Let's go back here.
Hold it right there, mate.
The poet stares you down, hand clutching the hilt of his sword. His arm is rowed with muscle and striated with pale scars.
State your business. I mean it. Spill your guts or spill your blood.
I came to see your captain about Roparu.
If you've come to see Mad Morena, God shield your soul.
He swipes the cutlass to point at the squat for...
Far be it from me to be stopping your march into death. Captain's there, and she's in a fit of a mood, so step lightly, aye?
So, don't send me back there. Oh,
We'll drink to a better friendship. Pay no mind to the tang of the flavour.
okay, the game apparently didn't really like me to come from...
Regale me.
Yeah, the game apparently didn't really like me to enter from Ancient Huana Temple. I think it thought I would come the normal way and then go to the temple. Makes sense, but can we finally do our business? And check the rest of the area. Oh, we could have used that! Bloody hell. Please, no more escorting anywhere. Oh. I shouldn't pause the game, you know? Ooh, what do we have here? Adraban? Oh, it's ingredient. Okay. And repair supplies, but I don't think we have space for those. And Delver's Row. Okay. Oh, task completed. Delver's Row found. Nice. Thug, cutthroat, brawler, bruiser. Please, no fighting. Are we hidden? We almost are.
I'll take care of it.
I don't know if we all have to be hidden when I steal, but I'll just be careful because I kind of want to have pickaxe and pry bar. You never know when you need them.
You the Watcher? Dereo said you couldn't pass.
Yes, I'll... You had to do your job very well because I basically came behind you. Ernezzo? Well, I'm...
Buyer in Defiance Bay needs another shipment of Sveth.
Not so loudly, but send it at once.
I'm pretty sure everybody in here heard that, yes? Imuani, you are what? The grizzled old Aumaua woman looks like she's been left in the sun to dry. Her skin is so worn and weathered, it's hard to tell her wrinkles from her scars.
Be welcome, stranger. I've heard your name whispered in the streets of the black market.
Only good, I hope.
You need a blade or a bludgeon or some sturdy armor. Umani has what you seek.
The old woman gives you a grin that multiplies the wrinkles in her face. Show me what you got.
Old Umani's stock is tested in the hands and throats of the fiercest sorts in the gullet. But you already know that, Akira.
Yeah, stop your selling bitch. I just want to see what you have. Ooh. Rekvu's fractured cask grants immortal will. Wearer is immune interrupts while they carry one or more injury. Oh, that's... +1 athletics grants second wind. Incoming weapon damage is reduced as health is lost. Max 10% damage reduction of constitution +2. That is not bad. Gauntlets of reliability. 15% of misses converted to graces with proficient weapons. Fine, great sword. Fine. Exceptional. Wait, am I... No, wrong character. I really don't know. Probably not worth to buy the plate. Exceptional robe. Fine rapier, fine monster. Okay. Stray dog, come on. Doggy. Algol. You are... Not an ingredient, of course. You're there. Minus 20% constitution affliction duration. Huh.
Something approaches.
Hello? Am I interrupting?
What is this kith creature?
The Withra cocks its head and focuses its many eyes on you. Its strange companions also stare at you with unnatural intensity.
All right, I'll go first. Is it true some of your kind are covered in soft fur that feels good to pet?
One of the Withrak's eyes shifts towards Ada. After a moment, it shifts back to you.
What secrets does it bring?
You feel a gentle scratching in your head. Another voice speaks directly into your mind.
Let us see. Let us see.
The Withrak clicks its claws together in delight. The Withrak attention turns to Tekehu, who abruptly winces.
No prize secrets in this one. Not like the others with the water sense. Their minds carry secrets of a damp cave, a hateful glare beneath a stagnant pool, a dead woman's regret.
Withrak rolls its eyes back in ecstasy. Tekehu, this means anything to you? This mean anything to you?
Gibberish. The floating spider had best explain itself.
Kith hoard many secrets. The best ones they bury deep in their cities, behind mighty walls. But what secrets fill your mind?
Ooh, the Withrak turns its hungry attention back to you. I'm tempted to go do nothing, or what secrets... Let's do nothing. Let's see what he can actually accomplish. The Withrak reaches further into your mind, plucking and picking at your memories.
A watcher. The Deerwood. The great empire of a deer.
Wait.
A death, a life, a wide sea, stirred by storms and pirates and...
Let's see how he enjoys that. Eothas' giant glowing head surfaces in your mind.
A wonderful secret.
You hear the Withrak clack and rub its mandibles together. It reminds you of a glutton licking his lips. What are you doing in the gullet?
We dig. There are many minds here with many secrets, many depths with even more.
A city under a city.
Gee, thanks for the statement there.
Another in the ruins.
Yes.
It teems with young secrets, rivalries and betrayals. We seek the older secrets, buried deeper and carved on weathered stone.
The creature's probing psyche traces a question in your mind. Its strange companions stand perfectly still, waiting. Will you tell me a secret?
Yes. You have been generous with us.
You know of the place below the slums. There was another, more distant place beneath the sea. There lies a secret so grand that even the gods hide it. To find such a thing, how marvelous.
Now that definitely sounds interesting. I need supplies. Spindleman's grimoire. I don't know, maybe. Sisyphos stone. -2 action speed and damage to attacker for 15 seconds when wearer hit melee. Mortification bindings. +2 max mortification. Some monk abilities require and consume mortification. Oh, right, monk. Sundetus dragon scaled grimoire. Oh, that's expensive. Ooh. Yeah, this seems interesting. Also, they are expensive. And Rotward amulet, 15% resistant against poison, disease, decay attacks. Obsidian lamp figurine. How many uses? 3. Bloody hell. Ring of regeneration, +1 health. Yeah. Withrak mask. Ability activated when wearer becomes bloodied. Between 50 health and 25 health is considered. Okay, that's something I really usually don't want to happen. Ring Grim's repulsive visage. The caster face becomes a nightmare's mask. Okay, terrified. Look not upon. Grants Ring Grim enervating terror. Once per rest. Fearful geometrics +1 all illusion power levels. Well, that's not for me then. Okay. Weird. Maybe that information is something we can use later. Okay, let's talk to him. He's probably a shopkeeper too. Ernezzo.
Ernezzo has not seen you before. You must be new. New or very good at disguises.
He peers at you through half-moon spectacles. His face is hidden behind a thick but well-groomed beard, and his eyes constantly dart between you and the doorway.
Wait, but I am mistaken. You have made a few enemies in this place already, no? Most bold of you to linger now.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. He turns to Tekehu.
Ah, another young water mage. Come, see Ernezzo's wares. You must spend that extra coin on something.
Forgive me. Do we know each other?
Così, it seems not. The mistake is mine.
His grin recedes into his beard. He turns back to you.
But how did you hear about this place? Wait, no. Do not tell me. Sometimes it is better not to know.
Okay.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
So, what do you know about the Spindleman?
Merla, it is a dangerous pest.
Really? He crosses his arms and shudders.
When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of their... of the boss.
Yeah, we know the boss already.
Usually you want to pay the proper respects if you're digging a lair.
The boss, you mean Dereo.
If I do, I surely did not say such a thing.
He runs his hands nervously over his beard.
But this Spindle man, they say it is a mind reader.
Well, he is, yes. Is that all? He shakes his head.
They say it is a mind reader. We in Delves Row are simple folk, quiet folk.
You are repeating yourself. Yes, he is a mind reader, and I kind of see why you hate mind readers, because your secrets, yes?
It does not do to have a mind reader nosing among us. You understand me, yes?
Yes. He inclines his head towards you. Okay, thanks for the chat. I need supplies.
Of course. Only do not tell anyone where you got them.
I usually don't go blabbing around where I bought my boots or my breeches. Karari Keras, Legendary, armor rating 10, recovery time, ooh, 20. Segmented scutum, 10% incoming hits converted to grazes from weapons. That would be nice for anyone actually, even for me, at least in this point of time, maybe later for mage or somebody else, because that is nice. But it's also expensive. Bloody hell. Traps, bombs. The Red Hand. Arquebus. Exceptional. -5 range accuracy with Arquebus attacks. -15 crit damage. -10 deflection against melee weapons. Fires 2 shots before reloading, but has a reduced range. 1% damage dealt and received on kill until rest. Stacks 20 times. No, it's interesting, but I'm not gonna use all my money for one weapon at the moment.
Let's get a drink of firmness.
Yeah, we're gonna load. Be right back. Okay, so yeah, we're not allowed to open that, unfortunately. Maybe if he didn't spot us, we could have opened it, but at the moment, I'm not ready to slaughter everyone here. Do you know anything about
You need a blade or a bludgeon?
No. The wit rack, I mean. Street merchant.
I'll see it done.
Several paintings look identical down to the signature copied in the corners. Right. Anything worthwhile? Nope. You're a
I have nothing for the likes of you.
You stop sniffing that weird gas coming out of there, dog. That's probably not good for your health. Well, that's a weird way to do business. 30 whispers and footsteps rise from the lower streets. Bloody hell, this is a maze. Ah.
Leave it to me.
Well. This works.
I got
it. Yeah, let's use the lockpick. We will get so much experience from that. Okay. I guess you can have it. So we didn't need to buy it.
Easy enough.
Nice. Yeah, the range is less, unfortunately. But it is nice. Yeah, accuracy is more. Ooh, lovely. Fine weapon. Okay, that's nice. We didn't really have to buy it then. Lucky us. No wonder they were a bit aggressive. Rust. A figure in the shadows looks up at you at your approach, pursing his lips together in a crooked line. Oh, Aragorn, is that
you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row.
Nonsense. I go where I please. He rolls his eyes and the crooked line of his mouth evens out. Okay, actually the smell of this shithole reminds me of home. He raises his eyebrow at this. Long moments pass as he casually looks at you up and down. Scowl at him.
You'll need to work on that if you want to scare anyone.
Sure. He glances around the alley before continuing.
You looking to commission an artist? You'll find none better in Nekataka, Bilger.
He lightly traces a finger across the hilt of an emerald-encrusted stiletto hidden within the folds of a dark leather tunic. His narrowed eyes seem to dance in the magical light as the gemstone pulses with a caustic glow. The right half of his mouth ascends menacingly as he dips his head and peers at you from underneath his brow. You're an assassin. You're answered with a thin-lipped scowl as your words echo throughout the alley. Would you be interested in joining my crew?
Sorry, Baldur. I work alone.
What sort of payment do you require for your services?
Depends on the craftsmanship required. We don't know each other, so let's keep our dealings within the gullet, yeah?
With a furrowed brow, he glares. So, I'd like you to handle a problem for me. I don't know what kind of problem we want to handle. Head swiveling side to side, he darts cautionary glance, then shoulders straightening, he leans close to you.
Go on.
I don't know why would I want Ernezzo to be dead at the moment. So not at the moment. Tempted to try though. Tempted to try.
I'll see it done.
The alley narrows to a dead end. I still don't know why would I want to kill Ernezzo. It's not that I didn't do it, it's just... Should I do it? Tempted though. Inarat. An old woman stands over the table laden with herbs and spices. She mixes them without looking at her work, pausing now and then to raise a sprig or file to her nose. You realize she's blind.
Yours is a gait I recognize, Watcher. Best watch your step.
I've always been careful.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Or perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite.
She swivels her ears, but her cloudy eyes do not find you. What do you sell?
Food, of course, and supplies for the road. Though most here come to me for poisons and venoms.
Okay, I need supplies.
I have plenty. Though, if you're buying poison and ailment, mind you store them separate.
Sound advice. Delvers 2. 1 copper, crew morale plus 0, FX plus 10 max health. Now, let's see. Can I see the books? They would be another. Oh, yes, they are here. Okay. I'll have to do selling at some point, but not yet. Okay, more shops, I see. And this would be the Narrows. Huh. It's... Okay. Right, okay, let's go to the Narrows then. You return to the darkness and squalor of the alleys. Go to Dereo's hideout, because why not? We have accomplished his deed, so we might as well. Quick save. Now, where are you? You should be there. Yeah, Dereo the Lean.
What do you require?
So about the Coronet of Waves?
A most agreeable topic. Or so I hope.
I found mosaic in the Temple of Ondra deep in the old city.
Galarde! You Watchers truly are workers of miracles.
He claps and figure waiting by the door scurries into the Narrows. So, what's your interest in Ukaiso? He smiles, but he fidgets madly with the gold at the hem of his tunic.
The mosaic is an ancient work of art. Such marvels must be preserved.
Sure, indeed. His fingers continue working at his hem. You're way too interested in this find and are in keeping it a secret for this to be about art. A small cold thread comes away in his fingers. He frowns at it.
Let us discuss your payment instead. A suitable enough topic, no?
Not really. He clears his throat and produces a blunderbuss, After a brief pause, he whirls around and holds it out to you.
Never let it be said that Dereo does not pay a fair price.
Kitchen stove. The item. Oh, nice experience. This job got complicated. That raises my price. He gives you a respectful, if-strained smile and nods to one of the attendants who produces a bag of coin. Minor positive. Oh, nice. Maya thumbs her chin, nodding. Nice.
Now, allow us to put the question of money to rest. It is an unseemly topic to linger on.
I agree, yes.
What do you require?
So...
A moment, I almost forgot.
Ah, of course. He takes the needlework from the table and unfurls it. It's larger than it initially looked.
Blanca. Take it and indulge my vanity.
He hands you a lovingly crafted flag. You have gained the Principi colors. The item was put into it. Is that the second one,
It is not as grand as the sails I once made, but my fingers are ever restless.
So, we got a blunderbuss. Is it in our stash? Yes. Well, Seraphim probably could use that. No. Oh. So, for now at least, we're done here. So we could try the family bride next. But before that, I'll take a quick break. So we meet in Queen's Birth, unless something happens between now and then, and we start to check their estates. So I'll see you soon, be right back. Okay, here we are at the Wild Mare. I changed a little bit my group. I dropped Konstantin and Tekehu and decided to take Edwin and Shotty, because I kind of want to have healing. And, well, first I was thinking taking Edwin and Konstantin, but then I realized I would have 4 melee fighters and only 1 ranged. So I decided I changed to Shotty because she can work as a ranged and keep healing. And Maya works as a range and Edwin is in close encounters. And anyways, we need to level her up, only 1 level, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I took 1 point in Arcana and 1 point in Religion. As for abilities, I took Devotions for the Faithful, plus 4 Might and plus 10 Accuracy for friendlies, and minus 4 Might, minus 10 Accuracy for enemies. That could be nice. It's 30 seconds, so good. And I decided to take a Hunting Bow skill also, so she can get a rapid shot if we find out some unique hunting bow or something like that. Now everything should be fine and we can leave. I'm tempted to go and check the palace later to see what we can tell about the prince, what's happening in the Delver's Row and whatnot. Maybe there's a choice I can make that...
Did Kana ever get to meet Ishi?
Briefly. It didn't go well.
Really? Kana always seemed agreeable to me.
Oh, you weren't there for the White Flood. Ishi can purge his whole intestine at once if he's feeling ornery. Kana never wore that hat again.
Aha. So anyways, I'll probably go and check that and see if there's something I can do with the Delver's Road, not giving them up or something like that. We could go and check the Luminous Adra mill and see if we can steal the Adra. I guess I'll have to do that. Well, I don't have to, of course. I don't have to do any quests I don't want to, but I still kind of want to get some experience and whatnot. And a few favors and stuff around here and there. Oh, by the way, I gave the saber to her. No, not to her. Her. She's more proficient. Oh, I totally forgot. I gave you the athletics. What else did I forget? You can have these two. So I'll probably buy a saber skill to her also, but she was using rapier. Now, who has sneak? I'm trying to check if it's only one. Stealth 1, stealth 2, stealth 6. So let's see if I'm working with you. Make a quick save. I kind of want to see if it's only one character that matters while stealing these. I hope there's some luminous error over here. Yeah. Okay, so that's different. So how much do I have to... Is it... 4 crates, okay. Okay, so how many do I have? 3. Wait. Peculiar dice. Huh. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Could you, you know, scoot away? I just want one more. Okay. Well, this probably doesn't even cause any problems with us, so... Losing points with Valiant Company because they didn't see anything and we didn't kill anyone, so there's that, of course. Now, anyways, I digress. Let's go and talk to... We need to talk to Bardatto and... Wait. Valera, yes. Yeah. Of course, I could check the shops too, but... So... Soon we may be able to go to the sea and see what happens there. I might try a few sea battles again. See how those goes. If I could find out something easier target. Anywho, who I need to talk to Nera.
Laro is gone, claimed before his time by Valera aggression.
Well, I don't want to anger her just yet because I don't know which side I want to go, so say nothing.
There can be no peace while civilized kith turn on each other.
She turns her gaze away in thoughtful silence. Oh, okay. So nothing more. So Ezzali.
Lady Ezzali Bardatto. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
She regards you with a cool expression, but stands with a fighter's poise.
You were present at the altercation where my Laro died.
For an instant, her gaze flicks downwards, away from you.
When Valera and Bardatto cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
Ezzali's eyes, her gaze turning away. I could always kill few Valeras for you.
An amusing way to make introductions. For now, we leave it at that.
A small, slow smile spreads across Ezzali's face.
Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Caed Nua and House Bardatto can help one another.
So, what is it you want?
Queen's Beth, whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers, a meek-tempered boy, fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
Ooh. So this would help us with Valiant Trading Company. That is interesting. You want me to rough him up?
Per Complanca, show more discretion than that. For now.
Put in a good word for me with the Valiant Trading Company and it's a deal.
I'll have it taken care of at once.
Oh, nice.
There. May it open doors for you. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
So, religion inside. You notice something unusual. Your attention is drawn to Ezzali's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents, it's a brass seal, still dripping with heated wax. The drippings have dried into an almond-shaped pattern which resembles the shape of an eye fringed with bird feathers. A nictitating membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Ezzali breaks your focus by waving her hand in front of your face. She glances between you and her tidy desk, frowning. Passionate, honest? No, say nothing. She nods to you slowly, wearing an uncertain frown. Why are the Bardattos and Valera feuding?
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
About this feud with Valera family?
Bertello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
It seems like a waste of your resources.
Doesn't it? This is no surprise to me. Fortunately, Bertello has fewer resources to expend than I do.
So would you be willing to speak with Bertello? I don't. That would be probably the best outcome, but I kind of probably don't want to go that route. I had other questions.
More pleasant subjects, I hope.
Your family seems very well established here.
My bank shoulders the costs of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire.
Yeah, backing you would be nice if I'm going to the Valiant Trading Company. That is a tempting idea.
It is said that no Valiant may wipe themselves unless a Bardatto signature approves it first.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
Thank you, Eda.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
Ezzali's mouth twitches just shy of a smirk. Okay. Now... fairly bright. There you are. It may be worth looking into just why these two houses are pitted. I don't know what I'm reading. Pitted against each other. Both families have estates here in Queensbert, yes. Ezzali Bardatto has asked me to find information regarding possible Valera plot. I'm on the lookout for Zilli Valera. Oh, wait a minute. And back. Do I want to talk to Valera? No, Cyclopedia. Not locations. Do we have a... Okay. I'm thinking because Bardatto has a decent sway with the Valiant Trading Company, I'll probably want to side with them. So I need to find Ezzali Valera. I'm fairly certain there's a possibility probably to have a peaceful solution with both families. I don't know if I felt that because the son is dead. Whoops. But I think Bardatto suits me much better. After all, they are the bankers. They hold the coin and they can help me with them. Possibly to have decent faction points with the Valiant Trading Company. I don't know what I'm thinking. I kind of want to check. I know the ships are.
Business comes and goes.
I really don't have the money, unfortunately. Now, where were the... Ask me to find information regarding possible... I'm on to look out to Ezzali Valera. Tower something. Okay, I'm gonna go and find Ezzali and... Actually, I'm going towards north, depending which I found first, Ezzali or the palace. I'll see you there, so I'll be right back. Well, we didn't even have to leave from the area. I was going through all the areas, and yeah, Ezzali Valera is here on the bridge. Oh, they were meaning these towers, I guess. Yes. Okay. This young man appears either to be composing or practicing a tune on his lute. He stops mid-strum, looking up at you with a friendly expression. We will wipe that smile off from his face.
Apologies, Lord, if I intrude upon your peace. Inspiration eludes me still.
Well, I'll give you inspiration.
If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course.
We could be shady. I just came to listen to you play. We could try that.
Oh, sorry to disappoint then. I'm having an imp of a time with this piece.
He offers you a sheepish grin. Ah, bluff. I hear you're the one to talk about certain kinds of jobs.
It was Persa, wasn't it? Is she recruiting again?
Yes.
You can tell her I'm not getting involved in whatever she's up to.
So you're not the one to talk to? Well, I'll tell her once I find her.
Go plot your mischief with Persa. She's got a room at the tavern down in the gullet. Just leave me out of it.
Well, we didn't have to roughen him up.
Whoever said a good pair of boots will...
Oh, dude, shut up. I just want to see your stuff. Boots of stealth. Shore walker sandal. Now, we were just in the gullet, but we'll have to go back. Before that, I'll go to the palace. I'll see what the prince says. Well, we see what the prince says. What choices I have with Delver's Row and whatnot. I'll decide then whether I tell him anything or whatever. But yeah, we'll see you at the palace, so I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Is the... What say? I didn't say anything. Okay, Prince Aruhi, quick save so we can see what is happening.
Ikira, but have you pried any secrets from the gullet yet?
Aruhi raises his brow and motions for you to go on.
Maya, I hope you do not judge our fair city too harshly.
What? Look, keep your business where it belongs, with the captain.
Maya furrows her brow and edges closer to you. Ah. Afraid I didn't find anything. One a minor negative. I had other questions. If you don't mind, I'll report later. Principia smuggling cargo via The undercraft Maya. I don't want to go with that, so I lie.
What say? Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
And the envoy's medallion? What? It just washed ashore?
The prince waves his arms in the air in a mock of conjuracy. Say nothing.
Onikaza entrusted this job to remove a matter from her plate. But, Ikira, I cannot waste precious hours interrogating you.
Arohi sighs and waves the matter off.
Ikira, but at least you returned to me in one piece. You are not the first agent I sent to the gullet, but you are the first to return.
Arohi grins in spite of himself and claps you on the shoulder.
I say I would feel safe anywhere with Rauatai's sharpest weapon in my arsenal.
He inclines his head to Maya.
If you're trying to flatter me, stop taking notes from my brother the poet.
Maya folds her arms and grimaces at Arohi.
I cannot say that I desire to send you to worse places than the gullet, but...
Arohi trails off and scratches the back of his head. Say nothing.
Does the name Ukaizo mean anything to you?
Ooh, the prince's face is impassive, but he seems to be studying yours with close attention to detail. Doesn't sound familiar.
Ukaizo was the home of the Huana before cataclysm and destruction wiped the island from the Deadfire. That is the story.
Nice story.
Story or no, I make no secret that we search for Ukaizo.
He studies you, allowing his words to sink in. Why do I feel everyone is trying to find the Ukaizo?
I do not share this lightly, I say.
He glances at Maya, his attention lingering.
Please, speak on. If it looks like I'm taking notes, it's because I am.
Shotty flicks her cigar back and forth, agitated. Scoldo cherry oak, Shotty. Come on.
Should I leave this in the hands of someone I trust instead?
Turns to you with a look of warning. Just get on with it, you can trust me.
Kira, I should hope so.
Well, you can't, but... Anyways, Arohi keeps his gaze firmly fixed on Maya. Stop with the Maya already. Either you hire me or you don't. He is the first to break eye contact and refocuses on you.
Our tribes are spread across many isles, but it is Ukaizo which binds us. Ukaizo, and the knowledge that we must return. To that end, a local cartographer secured a lead. A breadcrumb to a breadcrumb, I say. I sent an expedition to Matario Cozy, one of the Sanctuary Isles. They were to retrieve evidence of our lost homeland. They have yet to return.
I'll keep an eye out, no promises.
Before you go.
Arohi lowers his tone and glances to his left and right. Ooh, secrets.
That did seem like too nice a way to end it.
Oh, shut up, Eda.
The expedition. I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka.
Oh. Go on.
We found this at the palace doorstep, cut from the robe of the expedition leader.
He reaches into his pocket and draws forth a wad of red-stained barcloth.
One mystery heaped on another, I say.
He drags his thumb over the cloth and frowns to himself. Let me see that I might be able to learn something from it. Nodding, he relinquishes the scrap. A fragment of essence clings to the fabric like a thread woven too tightly to be unraveled. Trees tower above you, and ropey vine stretch like tentacles across the marshy ruin. It takes all of your strength to trudge through the hip-deep water. You glance over your shoulder, but the woman and men of your company aren't there. Then a shape moves off in the distance. You draw your weapon, feeling now more alone than ever. The vision departs, leaving you with a deep pit in your stomach and the phantom sensation that nothing has gone as it should have. The prince regards you expectantly. She's dead. They're all dead. We could be honest. Survival nature is restless on this island, but I can guess nothing more.
I suspected this, as you say. Take care if you alight on Matario Cozy. My fear is that the island is sanctuary no more.
Sighing, Prince Aruihi folds the cloth with reverence.
Prepare yourself for a hard voyage northeast of Nekataka. Matario Kozi is nestled in the Kua Rokuhu Islands, in the midst of a landmass that resembles a storm, like the fall of Ukaizo locked in time.
Arui bites his thumbnail and turns away, lost in thought.
Don't mind me as I take down those coordinates.
Again, Xoti. Nice. So is that a main quest? No, basically not. But I'm fairly certain it is. Wait, isn't it? Hasong, no. Yeah, okay, it's not. So Huana doesn't really like me, that's fine. So we could, well, we managed to deal with that with lying, that's nice. Lighted path. Oh, that's in Hasongo, okay. Leveling up, be right back. Okay, for myself, I took Greater Lay on Hands. Basically, it heals, but gives robust, plus 5 constitution, plus 2 armor rating, plus 10 health restored per 3 seconds. So, hopefully can heal and keep the target a bit better alive. Then I took a Righteous Soul. Immunity to disease and poison attack. So, I'm getting quite a few immunities here and there. And I took 1 point in... wait. Which one I did? I think mechanics. But 1 point in intimidate. Okay, next Aether. Be right back. Okay, with Aether, 1 point in explosives, 1 point in survival. I took a mob stance that is upgraded from cleaving stance. Basically, each nearby enemy reduces fighters' recovery time between attacks. So, yes, and then into the fray. The fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into the immediate melee range, causing crush damage and leaving them dazed. So, that should be interesting. Who's next? You didn't level up just yet, so it's Maya. So, be right back. So, with Maya, I took Binding Roots and conjures roots from the ground underneath the target, causing them to become immobilized. And Protective Companion. Long experience fighting together enables the Ranger and Animal Companion to fight as a highly efficient team. Ranger Animal Companion gains +1 engagement. And 1 point in mechanics and 1 point in bluff. And last but not least, I think it's Xoti. So here we go, we're back. So with Xoti, I took Revive Fallen, grants fallen friends a second chance, reviving unconscious allies in the area of effect and restoring small amount of their health. Then I took Practiced Healer, 15% healing done, increases the effectiveness of any healing you cause. And Wicked Prize is something we got. Sprouts are thick, thorny vines from the ground, causing persistent pierce damage to and hobbling any that remain in the area of effect. And I took 1 point in alchemy and 1 point in religion. I think that's it now. Now. So, the family bride, we need to go to the... Wait, what? Why isn't this updated? Well, that's weird. Because I think we're supposed to go to the gullet. Oh, bloody hell. Is it somewhere... No? Well, that's odd. Okay, first things first. I'll go back and see Zili Valera. Because I'm fairly certain we talked to him already. And we were supposed to go to the gullet. And then I'll probably go to Delville's Row or thereabout and return the Luminous Adra. But I'll see what's wrong with this now, because this is weird. So, be right back. Either we see you at the Gullet or Dalbus Row, or somewhere in between. Okay, we are going to meet Mad Morena. And yes, the mystery of missing quest is, I was thinking it's connected to family pride. Well, it is and it isn't. It's a sinking feeling. Ezzali Bardatto is convinced that the Valera family is planning to make move against her. So basically find Persa. It is connected to family pride, but it's a still different quest. So that's why I didn't realize that. And I noticed Archmage Vault. We could try that. But let's talk to her first.
Watcher. Finest bit of fire and fury I've ever seen. Finest bit of flesh, too.
She winks, raising her chin in greeting.
Well, regale me.
I've got the Luminous Adra.
I invite you to hand it over swiftly, then.
The captain's expression brightens a little with her creed. Oh, Principius Patrena likes moderate positive with a Delvis Rose. Criminals? Major positive with Principius Patrena.
Ah, what lovelies. Aye, fine work you've done. Work I won't be likely to forget.
Nice. Experience 10,000, not bad.
The commander of my fleet and the relentless leader of us new bloods, Captain Aldes, won't forget either. If you're feeling adventurous, you might call on her at full deadline.
The dwarf laughs portally as if to an inside joke. Actually, she's invited us to meet her, yeah? You have gained an item, Tarn's Respite. That's, Saber, okay.
A deal's a deal, then. We'll catch us a fresh contact. Round up the shipments again soon, strong and sure. The Ruparu will have to stand on their own 2 feet someday. But for now, we'll keep them out of the ground.
Okay, sure, I don't really care. She dips her chin in a gruff nod farewell. Okay, we've completed that. So, what kind of a saber you are? Are you better than what we already have? Means fortune, same damage, better penetration, recovery time worse, it would seem. Unless something is affecting... Ah, yes. We'll have to check that when it's on. Both are exceptional. Cold Steel, more penetration and 15% damage as freeze. That actually could be something I might want to use. Now, let's see. Yeah, so 4.8 is the normal, but because we get bonuses, it makes things easier. So could we use 2 sabers? Actually, we could. We could try that. Let's see how that goes. If that goes horribly, we could give this another saber to you, but double sabers, dual wielding sabers. Okay, so we go back to the Gullet then and return the quest to Enoi. And oh, by the by, level up. Be right back. Okay, so I decided to take Phantom Foes, invade the minds of targets in the area of effect, causing them to believe they are surrounded by Phantom Foes, leaving them flanked for the duration. Maybe that will help us with sneak attack, because she can do that. Then I took 1 point in Sleight of Hand, and I think it was... Wait. Oh, bloody hell. Bluff or Streetwise, I can't remember. Bloody hell. I was thinking both, but I can't remember which one I took. So next time we'll be back in the gullet and well, actually in the Inuai's apartment, and we'll return the quest to him, and then we'll go and find the who was it? Persa in the hole. Okay, so I'll be right back. Here we are. Let's see what we can do in here. Of course, return the quest, but maybe get some more out of it. The old man grimaces some attempt at a smile. He inclines his head to you, indicating he's aware of your presence. Well, I found Ulurg's body in the Narrows. Eno stills for a moment, only moving to blink his black pebble eyes. Then he takes a deep, shuddering breath and exhales all at once. His damp breath smells like bile and illness. Ugh.
It was as I feared, then. Tell me, how did he die? Was it fast, at least? Painless?
He was beaten to death. Looked like it went on a while before he died. Honest. He was beaten to death. Honest. All I found was a bundle of severed limbs and a note. Cruel. It was quick. Honestly, let's be honest. It's even more cruel than cruel. So looked like it went on a while before he died.
The gullet claims another life, then.
The old man groans, rubbing his knobby jointed fingers across his eyes.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It's not right.
I've probably seen worse and done worse.
Thank you for your honesty, Watcher. Few are there who will deliver bad news in all its sorry truth.
Okay, fine.
Speak, and I will listen.
So the Principi will supply food again if more Reparu work with them.
I have no choice but to hope this venture together fares better than our last. We will accept the Principi's generosity and work to return it tenfold.
Well, you better.
Never can I thank you enough, Watcher who has the ear of both kith and gods. Always the Reparu will know of your kindness.
Sure.
Should you need refuge within Nekadaka, know that the Reparu will stand by your side.
Okay, we got major positive refuge again with the gullet. Okay. Farewell.
May Amira's winds ever fill your sails, boy. We will not forget what you have done for us.
Yes, you said that, old man. Now we're done with that. Am I still using the sword? Yes, because we need to kill one kith. Which I thought would happen faster, if I'm completely honest, but apparently we are taking our sweet time. Well, I'm sure there's gonna be a chance to kill a kith.
Down. Adair, what are you hiding in your pack?
Huh. Didn't think Ishi knew how to smoke.
Excuse me, Reparu, could you move? We have a little chat to do here. Anyways, to the hole it is. Again, I was thinking.
And curiouser.
Wait, what? Ah. Oh, right, that was the money. Yes, I totally forgot. The Bodaro? Or something like that, yes. The money. Good. I totally forgot that part. Fortunately, we had business into the hole. So, yeah, I was thinking that we would be able to leave this island soon, but...
See? Boss was right. We found it.
By the cursed seas, I'll throw you down there myself if you do not hush right now.
But it would seem that we might be here a while longer, as we have the possibility to attack the...
Relax, Bayer. In and out. No
Archmage area. Anyways, here we are. An armored man stands by the far wall, observing a more lightly clothed woman as she busies herself with a handful of wires. The room falls silent, and you find yourself the center of attention. So these were the talking earlier. Okay.
Bayer, I don't know this one.
That's okay, I don't know you. Well, I heard of you, but I don't know you. She nods towards you.
We ask not to be disturbed. What are you doing here?
He grips his weapon and studies closely. I could go with... Sorry, they sent me to here to take your drink order. Aren't you one of the Bardatto guards? Yes, aren't you one of the Bardatto guards?
Well, that's the end of subtlety.
Bear readies his weapon, his features hardening in a resolute expression.
You told me you weren't followed.
Ezzali can't know that I was here. Bad news for our new friend.
He clenches his jaw and advances. Bear hefts his weapon to square off with you while Persa scrambles for cover. We'll probably have to load because I kind of want to know what happens, but let's see if I can even beat this. Bird, where are you? Bloody hell, it's hard to see. There's Stacy. You'll deal with the priest. I can talk to... Weird, she's not actually attacking. I'll deal with the bear. You deal with him. Let's see how it goes.
Harvest is here.
Okay, you are taking a beating there, unfortunately. Oh, that's the Bardatto priest. We really need to deal with the priest.
Still alive.
Okay, this is going better than I thought.
Hey,
so let's see how this goes forward. But I might have to... Okay, so what did we got? Talk with Modvir. Okay, let's talk to...
That was amazing. You're so great at killing things. I mean, really great.
Thanks, I guess.
Wow. I feel incredible. Can we do it again?
We sure can. So, deal 1500. So what was the Eager Lover? +2 action speed, scoring hit until the end of combat stacks up to 10 times. Sure. Now, did we... This crudely drawn map of the world underneath the Bardatto estate, in spite of the rough schematics, notes, timetables, and arrows, detail lateral route of cards with startling precision. So you are going for a vault. Persa?
You killed him. Let me go, and I won't say a word about what happened here.
Persa's voice quavers fearfully, and she's rooted to the spot as if paralyzed.
Bardatto sent you, right? No need to kill me over a family tiff, eh?
No, you're next. It's nothing personal.
Wait, what? No!
Again, it's nothing personal, you know. It's just a way of business. You know, you should have realized that when you started to do this kind of a line of work. Okay, so what? Okay. We'll see how this plays out now that I killed her. To be honest, I didn't like the bear's attitude, so there's that, of course. So, I'll go back to the Bardatto residence, I guess, and see how is it going. So, we're back. Here we are. Let's see what we achieved with our action. Honestly, I probably don't load it. I'll go with the choice I made.
My intelligence speaks of agitated whispers in the Valera household.
Ezzali sets aside her paperwork and glances your way. I want to talk about Valera plot against your house.
Have on then, and don't leave me in suspense.
She leans in closer, her eyes boring into yours. Okay. Bear, one of your guards, conspired with Valeras to rob your vault. A sickle of a smile spreads from cheek to cheek.
Now we know enough to sidestep this particular trap. Here, your deserving pay.
She sets a bag of coins upon the desk. Oh, Bardatto hold, +5 hull health, +2% travel speed. Nice.
I suggest we allow this heist to play out as intended. We will watch as our enemies walk into a trap.
Nice idea.
This will be the end of the Valera's short, ignoble reign in high society.
I'm with you. Where do we get started?
Speak to Captain Villamy. You will find him downstairs in the vault.
Ezzali nods to her guards and then waves to dismiss you. Okay, thank you. Now, yeah. Bigger fish. Can I see it? Probably not. Okay. Well, that's fine. Probably it is connected to that I have other possibilities with other family, and also of course Valera family, and also of course probably making them to reconcile or something like that. So it's understandable that I will fail something. Well, hello there, Captain Villamy.
I take it that Ezzali clued you into the plan.
The worry lines running down this guard's face speak to you to years of duty and command. He scrutinizes you with a cautious, if friendly, expression.
You will wait in the shadows of the vault. We will bring up the rear with reinforcements.
Why, that doesn't really surprise me. It's always me in the front fray.
I'm open to questions until we begin execution of the plan.
What do we do once the thieves arrive?
We do what comes naturally.
Okay.
Ezzali wants this handled cleanly and without loose ends.
Sure.
I am sure that the thieves as well prefer direct confrontation over the alternative.
Yeah, I don't... Well, I'm gonna ask anyways. Probably he won't answer. What's in this vault anyway?
A modest sum and a few cobwebs. We've relocated most of the wealth and valuables.
Sensible.
Relocated to where?
Beyond your reach, lady. Even if we're getting the drop on these Valera scum, I'm not about to stake a client's fortune on our success.
Yeah. I'm ready. Let's get started.
I don't intend on losing any good men or women tonight.
He looks you over and nods. But you are willing to lose me, I guess.
My guards will keep a low profile and watch out for the Valeras. Be sure you do the same.
Deal with the thieves.
Merla! Ezzali is sharper than she lets on if she knew we were coming.
Surrender now, and I offer you mercy. I make no promises that I'll follow through.
The burglar slowly brings her hand closer to a weapon. Villamy, look out. There's no need for you to die today. Lay down your arms, Steve. The odds are in our favor. Off. If this, we didn't come to parlay. Willamy, killed him. For your lives, boys, at them. Baldur raises her pistol and readies the fire. Okay. I'll attack Baldur. Honestly, we could make her as
Death to our enemies.
You attack Cutpurse. What do we have? Vault Cracker, Burglar, Cutpurse. Okay, okay. Let's... Rest can do whatever they do. I have no idea what's happening here now. But it would seem like we are doing short work. Yeah, I guess we killed him. Can I loot the place, please?
Galarde, I had my doubts, but Ezzali's trust in you was well placed.
Of course.
We will see to the mess shortly. Your thanks and bounty await you upstairs.
Willamy offers a curt but respectful bow. Now, can I loot the stuff? I can. What do we have? Fine leather armor. Mother of Pearl. Seriously? That's it? Really? Nothing... Okay. Well, we are allowed to take these. Weird. Weird indeed. Are we spotted?
Let's take a look. I'll deal with this. Where there's a pick, there's a way. I'll deal with this. Where there's a pick, there's a way.
Okay.
As you wish.
Of course.
Easily done.
Oh, okay.
Don't mention it.
Okay, we can't take those.
I'll get that for you.
Ooh, Rennik's Wrath, Resounding Call. Now these are interesting. Really interesting. Curiously, these bars appears to be no more than wooden blocks coated in paint. At first glance, this statue appears to be made of solid brass. Nice. I'll check their
Just say the word.
Sword later. I thought they would have a bit more interesting stuff. After all, they were... Fortunately, it's not something I really want, so there's that.
Leave it to me.
Contents of this chest belongs to a handful of local Valiant families identified on Plague. Not Plague.
Don't mention it.
Do we have something in here? Well, we do.
Blade in the dark.
Okay, let's use you. Wait a little bit to be sure.
I'll get that for you.
We did get a scroll. What was that? I don't know. What you're good? No, this is not that. It is this. Ezzali's ledger. This ledger is a record of Lumino's outer shipments back to Valiant Republics. Interesting. Mutiny, lost, paid in full, lost, raided, intercepted. There is a note in the margins from one of Ezzali's clerks. My lady, this trend cannot have escaped your notice. Our superiors grow agitated by the volume of product that ends up in the Principe holds. There are too many pirates and too many dissatisfied captains to send out volleys of lighter cargo as you suggested. Your orders on how to proceed. I have also note of several inconsistencies, areas where my predecessor skewed the math to benefit an outside party. Pages are also missing, which leads me to believe you have been robbed. Okay, what can we do with that? I don't really know.
Easily done.
Crossbows in the bump, we are not stealing those. Harling. Unfortunately, the captain didn't die. Maybe he had something nice. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Postinago. What fools these Valeras are to think I would not protect what is mine.
Ezzali inhales sharply.
Mela, it is the end of enough. I would see Ataro bleed for this.
You do realize that would be a murder? You want all of them dead? I can make that happen.
Ataro has led his family into their present misfortune. Kill him, and what remains of his litter of jackals will destroy itself.
Sure.
It hardly needs to be said that I'll reward you handsomely, but I will say it all the same. Do we have a bargain?
I'll throw in the rest of the family for you as a favor. She blinks twice, but offers no other indication that she heard you.
Return when it is done. I will make funeral arrangements.
With a solemn nod, Ezzali turns away. So, time to go do a little house party. Wrong button. Yes. There's no point to drag this on. Let's go and empty the house. Take out the rubbish. Maybe if I'm lucky, I might buy that house later for myself. Yes. Plus, there's probably something interesting to be had. Let's go inside here. Now, it's obvious this is going to be a one hell of a fight. So I'll have to see where there's also Valera. So maybe I'll start from the upstairs, cleaning. Scribe, Valera spell, right? That's not good, of course. But I'll have to be careful with this, of course. There are quite a few enemies here. So I don't want to have all of them with me at the same time. But I'll want to find the main...
I wasn't even there. Blame Baldur if you must.
You are a miserable influence on this family.
Okay. Quick save. Now, let's make ourselves useful. You are Valera card. You can go here. I'll go here. You can go here. You'll come here. You'll be here. No. Wrong. I was thinking Ranger.
Aye.
Yes, you are there. Let's see how this goes. We have a quick save.
Ezzali will be sharpening her knives. It's time for us to do the same.
Yes, I'm already here.
Gods help my churlish braggart of a son. How did it ever get to this?
Otello turns to you in surprise.
You, what are you doing here?
Just stopping by. I think Ezzali is very upset. Ezzali asked me to kill you. I'll tell her, honest. Ezzali sends her regards. I will put down this Bardatto dog, grimacing Martin advances. Well, that's end of that dialogue. Now you attack that. You actually shoot that. Let's see how this goes.
Too slow.
If we're lucky, we get people down as fast as we can. Oh, bloody hell. This might... Let's see how this goes.
Happens to everyone.
Okay, there goes the guard. Oh, no, not the guard. The guard goes soon. Eder is definitely working nicely there. Okay, not bad. You might want to heal yourself. Yes. Nice. I was a little worried there, I'm honest. Ooh, Casita Samelia's Legacy. Medium armor, 9/shock. Exceptional, +2 armor rating. +5 deflection that increases with intimidate skill. Well, hello there, new armor, probably. Dusk for one-handed, exceptional. Ooh, that could be something, I don't know, maybe. Spellwright Grimoire, fine large shield. This can go to stash, I would say. Now. So. My armor is 9. Well, it's 9 still. But deflection rises quite a lot. So I'll keep this. Now, how does this compare to your... Yes. Devious, what does it do? Gain additional penetration when attacking the same target as an ally. +10 action speed. Oh, nice. You definitely want to start using this. This is not bad, but we don't need it. Good, good. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. And you have your Saints War armor. Okay, we can keep that on. Quick save. We still have a little things to do down. Missives of the Hand Occult. Well. Okay. And we read the Valera Captain Report, and we have the Copper Fires. Now we can steal everything in here. Deadfire Lines. Lyrics. Oh, right, okay. We'll take that too.
Happy to oblige.
Well, I'm actually one of mine that we are not leaving anyone to witness our little crimes here. You see? Sorry. Wrong place at the wrong time. I do apologize, but you know, if you're murdering whole family, you probably need to murder everyone in the house, yes. Now the downstairs will be funny area because there are more. So quick save. Well, hello. Spellwright, die. Fast. Okay, he's not dead yet. Why is not dead yet? I have no idea what's happening here. That's why the turn-based is sometimes a little bit better, because it's hard to say what the hell is Okay. Bit odd laugh, if you ask me, but that's okay. Yeah, turn-based is somewhat better because you might have some idea what's happening, but... Wait, is that a spell-right grimoire? Yeah. Wait, are you leaving? Did you just leave? Okay, you lucky bastard. Normally I would have killed you, but you managed to escape, so that's okay.
Looks like...
What, looks like what? I don't know, but we kill you. Come on. What happened? Well, that was fast.
Leave it to...
Well, no wonder why it was fast. Your equipment was quite bad. Sorry, cook. We can't leave you here. Bloody hell, shooting him in pieces. Hello, book. Empty. The ticking of the clock fills the dining... I didn't... That's what I was supposed to take. Anyone else still alive? Yes, you are. Sorry. You should have left. No, come on. Ah, come on. There you are.
I'll see it.
Is that my sword, maybe? That laughs and whatnot? That felt good. Maybe it is. Unfortunately, we can't take those. So I think we're done here. Oh, there's... Oh, right.
Leave it to me.
There's that, of course. Now we're done. Little slaughter at the end of the episode, because I think this will be the end of the episode. And the next episode, we are going to check the Archmage's tower.
Hey, Shodi. Those dreams of yours, they still getting to you?
I can deal with the dreams, for better or worse. What makes me sweat is the not knowing. What happens when I stand face to face with my god, and he reveals what he intends for me? What if it's not as I thought?
Yeah, I've had thoughts like that for a long time. Except now I'm worried about what he intends for the world.
Whatever it might be, at least we'll face it together.
Such a casual conversation after we slaughter the whole family and the servants, but okay. Without a blink of an eye. So, I hope you are happy for our services.
So, it's finished at last. Atello Valera is dead, and you have your reward.
Ezzali regards you wearing a narrow, restrained smile. She places a pouch of coins on her desk. 2,500 copper.
It will be refreshing to engage with accomplished foes for a change.
Ezzali's smile fades, replaced with a distant expression. I thought you'd be pleased.
You have done all I asked for. Take satisfaction in that. If you'll excuse me, I must see to some personal matters.
Okay, fine. Now we dealt one of the families. What do you say, Nera Bardatto?
Mother speaks highly of you. Her trust is not easy to earn.
I bet it doesn't, yes. But so, we had dealt with the family pride. The Valera is dead, putting an end to this feud with Ezzali Bardatto. Ezzali has rewarded me for solving her problem. Sorcerer and a gentleman. That is in... Pirate name Remaro. Ah, Sayukam. Okay, that's something. Painted masks. No. Eulogy of the Dead. Hanging Sepulchre. That is starting to be maybe in a area of level we could actually start going through there. Yes. So next episode we are going to go to Archmage's Vault. And starting to empty that, I would say. And maybe after that, we can go to the tomb. The Hanging Sepulchre, maybe. That is a possibility. So, apparently we are still stuck on Neketaka, but at least we have some things to do. We've done quite a lot of things. Terrible things. Very terrible things. But we've done things. So next episode, we will continue doing things. More things is better than no things. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.